Hey folks, welcome back here to the Vegas Don channel on YouTube. Thank you so very, very much for being here. We really appreciate each and every single one of you. We cannot be here and do these things without you, so really, really appreciative of all of you. Current time 5:37 p.m. here, Pacific time, and the strip is actually over here off to our left. We're on Western right now, Western Avenue. Just went underneath Sahara Avenue. We have a metro unit up here. So then we automatically turn into Highland Avenue. Just boop. Here you go. Have a new name. We're handing out names like candy in this town on roads. You see the Rio up there, that has undergone a major renovation. And I was there in August. Treasurer's Gentlemen's Club right there. This is where you're going to find those types of clubs over here in this industrial area. Yeah, so you have, I was there in August for the Star Trek convention there. And they were making some great progress there. Their buffet has been replaced by a food court, which I'm not particularly a fan of, but you know, I could go to the mall if I want a food court, right? I guess that's what they're going for now. I guess they're trading their open spaces from the buffets, where they had to pay for, you know, the food and all of that, and they're just leasing it out to others now. Scores Gentlemen's Club there, it says. We rarely come down this street, so wanted to show you guys what's over here. Smoke Barbecue, it says there. Okay. And this is Desert Inn Road, but it's not the Desert Inn that we just went under. That becomes kind of a quasi highway as it crosses over the strip and the interstate here, and the railroad tracks for that matter. Continue here. This Western Avenue here off to our right. And they just keep reapplying these names to, like, you know, it can be very confusing for sure. The whole thing can be very confusing. So suddenly we find ourselves on Spring Mountain Road here, where you cannot get over and go on the interstate. Get on the interstate very easily, that is. Here's another adult superstore right there. Whoa, this does not look like, oh yeah, it is, okay. I thought this was coming the other way, but it's, the writing, no, it says only on this side. So we'll go on the highway here real quick. If you're new to the channel, please do like, follow, share, and subscribe to us. It helps recommend us to other viewers, and it really helps recommend us to the almighty algorithm. The almighty algorithm is what really carries the weight of your voice to other folks. So please help us out there. I'm gonna jump on the highway here real quick. You can see the strip coming into view there. Looks like traffic is moving. They have the message board overhead telling you that the speed limit's 55. Right lane must exit. Okay, we don't want that one. But this is a pretty good view of the strip right here off the highway, the way they did this. We have City Center over here off to our left, Bellagio, the Cosmopolitan, Badara, Aria, and we have this mess up here at Tropicana, where they've been working on that interchange for, I don't know, 40, 50 years now. is the back sign marquee for Bellagio there. And that's the back of the Bellagio. World famous Bellagio there. The top of which got knocked off by the Antonov plane taking off in the movie 2012. If you've seen that movie. Gosh, these guys just slammed on their brakes. That's scary. Oh, here we go. All lanes. Right here at Tropicana, every time it just, they have really messed this up. And this construction has lasted for a very long time. You can see the Luxor over there on the left, the Pyramid, as well as Mandalay Bay, and the newly minted W Hotel, a Marriott property. As we move past the exit here at Tropicana, we should be starting to move a little bit better now. If you like drone videos, check out Vids from Mike, VIDSFROMMIKE. Does some awesome sunrise and sunset drone videos to include plane spotting and the elusive and mysterious Janet Airlines. If you're unfamiliar with Janet Airlines, feel free to do a quick Google search and prepare to be wowed and amazed. I'm going to exit here at Russell Road. You can also exit here for the 215 West. Somewhere. What is happening, guys? Wow. What is happening? Okay, I thought it was further back. Or did they just completely block it off with the construction now? Who knows? That's the thing. It's a guessing game here in this town. You can see 215 West, and they split it up, the exits for 215 West and 215 East here. So that's not confusing at all. So we exit here. Trucks entering highway, okay. There it is on the right, the home of the Las Vegas Raiders NFL football team. They haven't had a whole lot to cheer about in recent seasons. In fact, they haven't had anything to cheer about since they moved here. But there is their home. And now once we get past that mess, of course, traffic on the interstate moves back up to normal. It'll be nice when they get that Tropicana mess fixed out and figured out. Go up here and make a right onto Russell. So if you're traveling into town to take in a concert or maybe a Raiders game, this is where you're going to exit, right here at Russell from Interstate 15, whether from the south or the north. In this instance, we came from the north, so we'll make a right. If you're coming from the south, from say Southern California, you're going to make a left onto Russell. Of course, your GPS will tell you that. All of these hotels just sprung up as soon as they built the stadium here. All these Marriotts. There's money to be made. There's only, and that's the thing, right? There's only 8 regular season home games a year in football. Sometimes 9, depending upon the way the schedule's working right now. Sometimes there are 9, but otherwise there are 8. And they have this huge stadium here for 8 games a year. Now I know they use it, of course, for concerts and stuff like that. Okay, I got it. This is Procyon Street here. This is all a very industrial area back in here. See, the Rio up there is now green. Oh, okay, so they've changed it. It was like typically just strictly purple for a long time, but it looks like now they've changed the coloring a little bit there. I'm gonna pause it for a moment. Just wanted to see if there was a back street back here, but I don't see anything. So again, we're gonna back out here onto Procyon. And this is Dewey here. Dewey Drive. We'll make a right onto Dewey. And you have a really cool place here right across the street from the stadium where you can also park on game days, but it's called Whiskey Stadium. Really, really good food in there and drinks, and it's an awesome sports bar. You can kind of see the TVs they have going there. Really, really cool place. Highly recommend it. Probably not on game days. I imagine it's probably very packed in there on game days, but I definitely recommend it to you. Going now northbound here on Polaris Avenue. As we approach Hacienda Avenue up here. And that gate is closed, okay. So we'll make a right here onto Hacienda. That gate's closed. Alrighty. Would like to take a moment and thank you all so very, very much for joining us. We really appreciate each and every single one of you. A heartfelt thank you from all of us here at the Vegas Don channel. We would not be here without you, and that's a fact. Please do like, follow, share, and subscribe to us. It helps recommend us to other viewers, and it really helps recommend us to the almighty algorithm. The almighty algorithm is what really carries the weight of your voice to other folks. So please help us out there. Also check out our merch available as you take a look here at Allegiant Stadium right in front of us. Home of the Raiders. Place opened up in 2020, the height of COVID. Gotta pull in here and try and get a good shot of it for you. As we turn things around. Right here, yeah. So this is a pretty cool shot, I think, with the torch, the Al Davis torch burning right there in front of us. That's the torch that burns in the north end zone right there. That during game days and stuff for Al Davis. That's pretty cool stuff, I think. But this is it, and it sits right here off the interstate. And there's Mandalay Bay and the W right there. So, really convenient just to be able to walk right over. If you stay at one of these hotels here at the south end of the strip, just walk over Hacienda and boom, here you are at the stadium. Again, thank you all so very, very much for joining us, each and every single one of you. Please do, again, like, follow, share, and subscribe. And as always, remember here on the Vegas Don channel, it's the journey, where what happens in Vegas stays here on the Vegas Don channel on YouTube. We'll see you next time, folks.